So Chairman Cruz, Ranking Member Hickenlooper, and members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to appear before you here today as you consider my nomination for the position of Chief Financial Officer of the U.S. Department of Transportation. I'm grateful to President Trump for his trust in nominating me, to Senator Welch, as I said, for those very kind words of introduction, and to Secretary Duffy for his continued faith and support throughout this process. I also want to introduce and thank my daughter, Bea, and her husband, Nick, who are here with me today. Unfortunately, my two other children could not join us. One is expecting her third child any day now, and the other lives and works in London. As some of you know, my wife of nearly 36 years passed away recently, so having family support here today means a great deal to me. I'm deeply honored to have been nominated for this position. Sitting before you today on the eve of celebrating America's 250th anniversary of independence, I hope to fulfill the role of citizen statesman as envisioned by our founding fathers. The civic ideal calls for successful professionals to step away from private lives to serve the nation, guided by reason rather than personal ambition, and contribute their talents for the good of the nation. In many respects, this opportunity comes at the ideal moment in my professional career, sitting squarely at the intersection of my professional experience and my long-standing passion for aviation. My career spans more than 30 years working alongside of some of the world's leading aerospace, defense, and technology companies. And I've served in a variety of senior finance and accounting roles, including as Chief Financial Officer of a high-growth aerospace company, as you just heard, Beta Technologies. And I've spent decades serving as a global investment banker, as you heard, at Goldman Sachs and other Wall Street firms. This background has given me a deep global understanding of the aviation industry through hands-on work with clients across North America, Europe, and Asia. Furthermore, my advisory work in the defense and industrial sectors has allowed me to collaborate closely with some of our nation's major shipbuilders, as well as the engineering and construction firms driving transportation infrastructure forward. As the Chief Financial Officer of a high-growth, high-tech aerospace company, I managed budget development and execution, oversaw financial performance, ensured robust financial reporting, and adherence to strict internal controls. I also led extensive capital raising initiatives and managed large capital projects. Crucially, this background gave me a firsthand look at the advanced air mobility industry, especially the technological, regulatory, and global competitive shifts impacting the FAA and DOT today. I believe this exact blend of fiscal discipline and industry insight will be highly valuable as the department's next CFO. On a personal note, I spent nearly 30 years working in New York. I have a deep familiarity with some of our nation's busiest and most vital transportation assets, which include a dense network of roads, bridges, tunnels, rails, and transit systems. And conversely, as you just heard from Senator Welch, I spent 4 of the past 5 years living and working in Vermont. And this time in northern New England has given me firsthand appreciation for the distinct challenges faced by rural communities, where a lack of sufficient infrastructure can directly impact economic opportunity. Finally, as an instrument-rated private pilot, I understand how our complex national airspace operates. It leaves me with a profound commitment to air traffic modernization and the criticality of ensuring aviation safety for everyone in this nation. If confirmed, I commit to working collaboratively with members of this committee to ensure that the nation's highest priority transportation goals are met. I will focus my office on accelerating project delivery wherever possible and ensuring robust financial oversight. I look forward to working with Secretary Duffy, President Trump, and members of this committee to make our world-class transportation infrastructure work for America. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Thank you, Mr. Epler. Mr. Chapman.
Good morning, Senator. Good morning, Senator, members of the committee. Senator, I'm born and raised in the beautiful state of Colorado, so I consider it a particular privilege to have you presiding this morning. Thanks to all of you for the opportunity to appear before you. I'm honored to be nominated by the President to serve a full second term as a member of the National Transportation Safety Board. I very much appreciate the support of NTSB Board Chair Jennifer Homendy, who is here with us today. Likewise, I thank my colleague, Board Member Michael Graham, for being here and for his support. And I'm grateful to my remarkable colleagues at NTSB for all they do to promote safety in transportation. My work as a board member has been a rewarding opportunity to apply my experience and skills in a role allowing me to give back through public service. I know you won't mind if I say a few words about the two people most important to me. My wife, Scotty O'Connell, is here and by my side. Scotty is my partner and my best friend, and she has been with me these past 40 years. Our terrific son, Patrick, is watching online from Great Britain. Patrick recently graduated with his master's degree from the London School of Economics. He's now seeking to begin his professional career, and because he's very much enjoyed his time in London, he is hoping he might have an opportunity to remain and work there for the next few years. Senator, my nearly 5 decades of experience, much of it in the aviation industry, have prepared me well for the tasks I find so fulfilling at NTSB. Throughout my career, I have been deeply involved in an extensive range of issues, often playing a key role in identifying and negotiating resolutions. Virtually every aspect of aviation involves considerations of safety. Consequently, I came to NTSB with a keen awareness and sensitivity to the importance of safety culture. I have sought to apply that perspective to my work as a board member in pursuit of the critical safety mission of the NTSB. In addition to my experience, I bring at least 2 qualities to the position which I believe are valuable. First, I benefit from an established reputation for collegiality and consensus building. Second, I am committed to public service, and I believe that much is expected from those who are most fortunate. I am an aggressive advocate for the policy positions I am professionally obliged or personally committed to represent. However, I strive to demonstrate respect and appreciation for the views of those with whom I may disagree. I believe in compromise, and I take pride in crafting solutions that will accommodate seemingly conflicting points of view. As for my commitment to service, I view it as a responsibility for those who are fortunate to have prospered from professional life in the private sector. Immediately prior to joining NTSB, I was privileged to serve for 6 years on the staff of the Senate Commerce Committee. In 2014, I left the airline industry and I joined the Aviation Subcommittee staff in anticipation of the major legislative effort required to reauthorize the Federal Aviation Administration. Throughout my years with the committee, I worked collaboratively with the bipartisan Senate team, and our efforts resulted in passage of several significant legislative achievements. As an NTSB board member, I devote much of my attention to traffic safety because, as Chairman Cruz noted,